Welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and you guys have seen me do a few videos and comparing the Tecsun PL-680 to the XHDATA D808 on shortwave. And I can tell you one thing is that on the shortwave bands, I got to say that the little XHDATA D808 does beat the PL-680 somewhat. Now, the audio on the PL680 is actually softer and sounds a little better, but it is interesting because both receivers have and share the same internal circuitry in the chip that is used, silicon integrated DSP chip. They use it to have the radio work on the Tecsun PL680. The thing is, it's that, of course, they've designed it differently, but what it shows is when the signal fades, the fades are kind of weird on the Tecsun PL680. It seems like the threshold where the signal or the detector doesn't work to get that signal in kind of drops off real fast, which is so much better on the D808. The D808 has a clearer audio, but it actually does receive most signals a little better. Where the XHDATA D808 also shines, really shines, is in the reception of single sideband signals. In the PL680, and I have stated that in the past, it's the SSB signal, the single sideband signals tend to be kind of weak. You got to pump up that volume really a lot. And that, of course, is a problem when the signals are weak because it's difficult to really get a good enough level of audio to really have a good decode on the weaker signals of any single sideband signals you're listening to. The D808 doesn't have that problem, but it has another problem. Its AGC, the automatic gain control, seems to often kind of freak out a little bit in single sideband, which is a little sad. Also, when there's these peaks, what's happening to AGC is faster on the XHDATA when single sideband signals are listened to. What happens is the peak of the voice always kind of seems to kind of overload the AGC or the receiver a little bit before the AGC acts and kicks in and actually gives you a softer voice. And this is kind of makes it a little harder on the ears to really listen to single sideband signals. So you'll have that choice between weaker audio but softer and better audio on the PL680 with SSB, or kind of more of a harsh audio in AGC and the D808. If I had one choice, because that will come down to this, and that's what probably people want to hear, if I had a choice between the Tecsun PL680 and the XHDATA D808, if I had no receivers, I would, with the observations I've made, choose the XHDATA D808. It actually does the job a little better. One thing that the Tecsun has that the XHDATA does not is synchronous detection. You can actually use the synchronous detection functionality. That works quite well on the PL680 and also apparently on PL660. So kind of interesting, but honestly, I would say that if in the overall tests that I've done, and I'll do more anyways, the XHDATA wins over the PL680 in overall performance of reception. But the PL680 is still a pretty good radio, honestly. And if I had something that I'd like, maybe that audio of the PL680 in the XHDATA, that would be nice. It would probably make that radio even a clearer winner because the PL680 does have a better audio than the XHDATA. But still, the XHDATA it has a kind of a tinny, clear sound, missing on the lower frequencies. But honestly, it actually does the job well in having you listen to signals. So if you have to choose one, XHDATA D808, go for it. I think you'll enjoy it, and it's really a nice little receiver. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you for watching.